Hi, Dr. Riddhi Gupta this side. I secured an All India rank of 5103 in my first internship attempt itself. So a bit about me. I did my MBBS from Maharani Lakshmibai Medical College, Jhansi. I have always had the passion and curiosity to learn as much as I could. So I started preparing for NEET PG per se in second year itself, and I was like, okay, I have to form my basis and foundation. It was in final year when we had the next scare given by NMC. That is when I switched to Cerebellum Academy. And on 1st July 2023, Dr. Praveen Tripathi sir came with the mission plan just for the next student. And that at that point of time, Cerebellum was the only coaching who was giving us that platform for next, especially for next. So I switched to Cerebellum completely. I remember even the first class was by Dr. Praveen Tripathi sir, psychiatry, and then it was followed by EAT. And I used to give the subject test also alongside it, the ENDs. Then we were told that okay, next is not going to happen. That is when my seniors also told me that don't pressurize much yourself by NEET PG right now. Try to focus upon prof exams, final prof. And I started doing BTR in final year itself. I completed my BTR and bonus BTR and END 1.0 and END cycle 2.0 at that point of time. And obviously I was not scoring much because I had not revised all the 90 subjects, but I did not let those marks get to me. Then in internship, I completely switched to BTR because it was not hectic, but it was overwhelming for me. I had to go to duties and all. So I completely switched to BTR, and then the marathon classes and the mission classes of particular subjects which I wanted to see were as the sideline thing for me, because at that point of time in internship I chose to do the retrograde method of studying. So what I used to do was I used to solve at least 100 MCQs minimum. That was minimum which I used to solve. I had even developed so thank you for the midday modules and late night PYQs. They were really helpful and amazing. So I used to wait that it's 2 o'clock now. Now the midday module will be coming, and it's 10 o'clock now. So now the late night PYQs will be coming. And I used to give as many GTs as many possible. Like I have given all the 5 main cerebellum mocks which were there. They were really helpful. One great thing which I really loved about Cerebellum as an academy is and I've given all the subject wise tests as well. So all the subject wise tests and all the GTs are formed by the faculty itself. So there it is at par. Honestly, the questions are at par, and I used to score in between 155 to 158 correct, and in actual exam also I scored 156 correct. So yes, it was very similar. It was really very similar. I have given all the BTR GTs as well, and I completed all my cycles END 1.0 to END 6.0. So for me, in internship I switched to BTR and everything, like because I used to watch the marathon classes, and I have even read the RR notes of all the subjects. If there was something which I wanted to add on, I would go to my BTR, and I would, in the workbook itself of BTR, I would add. And since I did not switch to BTR 2.0, I stick to my basics, which were BTR 1 and bonus BTR. And alongside I had completed all the compiled modules of BTR, all the extra edge of ma'am's BTR, and anything and everything which ma'am came up with. I was part of the Telegram group also. So I even had a Telegram BTR family as well. And I remember, like, when there was delay and there was postponement all over again, the faculty members used to text on the group Ravi sir, then a ma'am, Praveen sir, their messages. I even remember Praveen sir used to send voice messages of day 30, day 29, day 10. So I used to actually wait, because we all want some sort of hope. So Cerebellum was always a sort of hope, and the faculty was always very much approachable. If you text them, you will definitely get a reply from their side, is one thing which I'm genuinely thankful for. And yes, I truly find all the teachers amazing and very thorough, and they are actually the OG teachers. Who are we to say anything? I even remember in Spurs, sir, he used to always give some extra pieces of information which I used to sideline and write that this is for AIMS and this is for INI. Uh, I remember I did not even get a very good rank in INI. It was 11.1K, and my fear of failure was so bad. I was just crying so badly. I always used to stay within the 90 percentile, above the 90 percentile rank, and I was getting 150 and in between 150 to 160 at that point of time. And I was just so devastated. I remember texting Praveen Tripathi sir, and at that point of time, my paper was not postponed. We just had 20 days, and he just said it to me that have faith, let go of INI, NEET PG still there, you will do good in NEET PG. And at time you just want to have that small ray of hope from the faculty you have been studying from. I really loved the Amritsar's surgery. To be very honest, he has just simplified surgery. There are so many stagings and everything, but the way he just simplifies everything, the trauma part and breast cancer and any sort of cancer, I really really loved studying surgery from him. And yes, since I had done a marathon for INI and I had done marathon for NEET PG as well, I always, every faculty by the end of the class or in between the class, and they would just keep on saying that strive and work hard, and one day you will all come to Cerebellum. Believe and believe it. And Anand sir, pediatrics, I really loved how he teaches and the fun which was there in class, and the positive small quote which he always used to say that life is beautiful. It always felt like it never felt like teacher faculty kind of a thing. It just felt more like a family kind of a thing, and I really really love that fact. Even Vivek Jain sir's PSM. So it's all the OG teachers teaching all the OG subjects, and it was really really helpful for me. And yeah, one thing which I really loved in Cerebellum was everyone was at par. Everyone was so much in peace and happiness. And advices which I can give to my junior is practice as many MCQs as possible, give as many GTs as possible. Now that there is video explanation as well, for me video explanation feature was really 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 helpful. And you develop that habit of midday modules and late night PYQs. It's something which is, you won't believe that I was so used to it that at least 2 to 3 days after the exam I still used to solve the late night PYQs to sleep, because my brain had developed that habit of solving MCQs for 1 hour before going to sleep and after waking up from sleep. And one thing which Praveen sir which also used to say was reduce your bed to study time. It actually, thankfully I never had that issue, but then I also made sure that within half an hour or within 15 minutes of waking I was at least solving MCQs, and I was back to my study table. Yes, so one thing is trust your source, don't be in FOMO. Everyone like the faculty is amazing, please 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 have trust on them. Don't just keep on changing and switching your resources. Solve as many MCQs as possible. Take care of your mental health sidewise also, and don't take your GT scores to your heart. As ma'am and Zeno ma'am and everyone says that they are just your tools. They are just tools to evaluate where you are standing right now and how progressively you can move forward. Don't ever. I did that mistake of taking that GT score to my heart, and I wasted a lot of days in crying over it and competing how other people are doing. But at the end of the day, NEET PG, neither of this matters. And one thing which I want you all to understand is there is one thing is art of execution, with how you execute on the day. And for that you need a lot of practice, and you should do the GT within the time frame of 9 to 12:30, I would suggest. And Zeno ma'am teaches art of execution so thoroughly through her questions. Her questions are so thorough. I really loved her integrated systems questions. And one thing which I would say for everyone, this is for everyone, even if you don't choose a BTR or Cerebellum, just don't miss out on ma'am's integrated. Ma'am's integrated systems were love. They were literally love. It's just so amazing, and the way ma'am teaches integrated system, I don't think so anyone can teach it. Ma'am's way of consolidating every 19 subjects and asking them in her BTRs and TNDs, and it's amazing. I have even done 2 offline BTR, and I had even given offline BTR GT as well. I went to Vidya Jeevan as well. It was such an amazing wholesome place of Sabar, Shukra, and I really loved the vibes. And for me, I always feel like I have been part of the Cerebellum family, and it was so lovely meeting everyone. I hope to see you all on the other side soon. Please feel free to connect with me in any ways possible. Thank you.